Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the official episode 2 of Your Friendly Neighborhood Movie Critics podcast.
With great power comes great movies.
With great powers comes great movies. That is our motto, ladies and gentlemen, and we are your friendly neighborhood movie critics, Ethan Hahn and
Michael ENNIS.
Yes, so we are here to talk movies with you today. And like I said, this is our official episode 2 podcast because we originally tried filming a first one at Mike's house.
It was a disaster, I guess you can say.
Nah, I wouldn't.
It went well, but
it went well. But
we spoke for 2 hours. That was the problem.
I think we were just so excited to do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have these headphones to listen in the audio. That afterwards, the audio just sounded like he sounded too quiet, but I sounded too loud.
I sounded like this.
So the audio, he sounded so far, and I sounded so close that I couldn't find the happy medium.
So now I feel like I have to yell into the mic.
Maybe I feel like I have to back up too.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is our official podcast, number 2.
Hopefully the camera works today.
Yeah, hopefully the camera. Is this thing, so we have one shot. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the video world that are watching through our video that is watching through my YouTube channel.
And you can see our guest star, Batman.
Batman is here. This background is a work in progress, by the way. I have the out-of-time license plate from Back to the Future. That is actually from the first movie.
I feel like he's just staring at me.
Yeah, he's
like I have Batman behind me. I have this trophy with a butt right in front of me.
I think he's mad because we're talking Marvel today. That's why he's mad. Yeah. But so pretty much we're gonna do our thing, and you know what I'm gonna do too? I forgot to mention this before we started. I'm gonna play like an intro song at one point during this.
Oh, nice.
And I think now might be the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Let's hit it. Boom.
Boom.
So pretty much the first 20 minutes of this podcast, if you guys didn't hear our first one, pretty much we're going to be talking 20 to 30 minutes on breaking news of the movie world, what's going on in movie news today. So Mike, go ahead and start us off.
All right. Starting off, we will talk about the New Mutants. Another trailer dropped.
Yeah, for the
this
New Mutants.
Probably there's probably more trailer time now that there is actual movie time. When
there really is. But I'm going to say this about the trailer. It's the best trailer.
Yeah.
But it's not saying much.
Are you still excited though?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not excited for this movie. It's the best trailer. It had like humor in it at one little second. I was like, okay, they're trying to show something, and then they showed that evil bear for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on there.
You're not familiar with the New Mutants, right?
No, I just know that they were aiming to make it a horror movie. I also know that it was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and
like 2 years ago.
It was postponed so many times, even before the virus.
Mm-hmm.
And now the virus pushed it back even more. So
it's cursed.
It's like if you were excited for this movie when it was first announced, you're not anymore. It's just been too long.
Now, but okay, the trailer didn't reveal that. Are they going straight to streaming with it? No, it's still going to be in theaters. I think there was rumors.
That's another thing too. That they flip back and forth. It was supposed to be original movie theater release, and then there was a rumor, and they basically they confirmed that it was going to go direct to Hulu.
Jesus.
And now they confirmed that it's going back to movie theaters.
You know, it's like I'll believe it when I see it now.
And it's kind of weird that they're going back to the movie theaters because at this point, I would with the whole virus and the pandemic, I think it's better just to be.
I think it would have been smart if they could have taken advantage of everyone at home.
Yeah.
Hey, here's this, and put it on Disney Plus, New Mutants, it's Marvel, and then we'll watch it. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
I would have happily just sat back and watched it during quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's a lot of.
I think that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of movies are doing that, and I think it's going to be beneficial for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new trailer. I mean, it was the best trailer. Mm-hmm. That being said, I'm still not. It doesn't make me.
It's the best trailer, but yeah, it didn't. My excitement meter didn't really go up at all.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it either.
They should put it in streaming. So the second bit of news, Netflix commits its largest budget so far to a movie called The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, and Joe and Anthony Russo are going to be directing it.
Yeah,
this sounds epic.
Yeah, I think it sounds awesome.
And I mean, it's Joe and Anthony Russo. I mean, they did Endgame. They've worked with Chris Evans several times.
And we did our top 10 favorite actor list a while back. And
Yeah.
on the list was Ryan Gosling for me. I love Ryan Gosling.
That's right. You put him on there.
Yeah, I'm a huge Ryan Gosling fan. When he did Drive was amazing. You know,
he did good in Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah, that was great. I mean, he's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I like Chris Evans as well.
I like Chris Evans. He's fun.
Yeah, but here's the thing: outside of Captain America, I don't really like him in anything else. Personally.
Really?
Yeah, there's not.
I liked
much...
him in you know what I liked him in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh yeah, he did have a role in that. He was funny.
I liked him a lot in that because for me, I like that kind of character. He's just so cocky and stuff. It was funny.
But I love that the Russo brothers are doing this.
Yeah, it's great.
And I love that it's going to be directed to Netflix.
Mm-hmm. So, and the fact that Netflix is just giving them this giant budget.
Yeah.
I mean, you just put in the Russo brothers you trust.
But thinking about all the Netflix movies that have came out, for this to be the biggest budget,
I know.
It's just Netflix keeps growing and growing.
Who knows what's going to happen, man?
Yeah,
hopefully they promote it well because I feel like with some Netflix projects, they're not promoted well, and then there's some things people just don't hear about.
I do feel like Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds is going to have good chemistry.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool to
Chris
see.
Evans.
Chris Evans.
You're okay. It's okay.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. They're all Marvel.
I think they're going to be have great chemistry.
Yeah.
Let's keep it coming.
All right. So our next bit here. So ladies and gentlemen, the DCEU is there. Batman's here listening right now, and he's like hovering over me. But you know what, Ben? You're not Batman anymore, so you can't do anything to hurt me. Black Adam. A movie that's been in production for about 70 years now. Well, it was announced so long ago.
It was because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was excited, and he even talked about it in some interviews.
I think he had like a premature news oh, I want to tell people about this. But so basically, Black Adam is coming out, and they just announced Noah Centineo.
Yeah, he's in All the Boys We Loved Before on Netflix. That's the only thing I know him from.
That's what I saw when I researched his name.
Some other fans might know more about him.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this actor, but he's gonna be playing Atom Smasher.
Yeah.
And are you familiar with Atom Smasher?
No, I'm not.
So okay.
Be honest with you, I'm not.
I'm very excited to hear this. Atom Smasher, because I was a big fan of Justice League Unlimited. Did you ever watch?
Sounds like a villain name.
So that's the thing. So getting into it, that's interesting. He was a villain in the Flash TV show, Atom Smasher.
Okay.
His power is pretty much he grows really big. He's pretty much an Ant-Man that just grows. He doesn't go shrink. His power is growing. And I'm familiar with him because did you ever watch Justice League Unlimited, the cartoon?
I did, yeah.
So he was in that, but he wasn't like a big role. I don't even think he had any.
That's probably why I don't remember him.
He probably didn't have any dialogue.
Yeah.
But he was in that show. He had like a purple mask. I'll put an image up for the people watching through the video podcast. But if you search up Justice League Unlimited, Atom Smasher, he looks like a wrestler. He gets really big.
So kind of like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost funny, if they have this wrestling type character going against Black Adam, because I'm pretty originally, he's a hero. Atom Smasher is a hero.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be interesting if they take this Noah guy, of course, have him be Atom Smasher, and if the hero that Black Adam fights in this movie is Atom Smasher, hey, I'm all there for it. I'm all for it. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, this might spark some debate between you and I. I don't like The Rock.
I don't like. Here's the thing. I totally get why you don't like him. He's in too much stuff.
He's in too much.
Yeah, he's in too much stuff.
I just don't think he's that funny. I'm just being honest. I don't think he's that funny.
He's not. I mean, he's not my top 5. He's not my comedians or actors.
And when he is funny, is it because he's with Kevin Hart?
It's because he's with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, their chemistry.
Their chemistry is great.
Because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's huge.
Their movies, and when
Kevin Hart's tiny.
When they're on interviews together, they're hilarious.
Yeah,
and I'll give them that. But
him having a lead in a DC movie does not excite me at all.
No, I mean he has the look. I'll give them that. If they give him his hair, Black Adam hair, sure. I mean, I don't know, keep him bald, but for me, Black Adam should have been here by now. If anything, he should have been the villain in Shazam. But hey, listen, if you're gonna put Atom Smasher in Black Adam, I'm all for it. Nothing wrong with hearing more heroes in the DCEU. That's cool if they're even still pursuing this fucking universe anymore. But Black Adam, I hope it's coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's The Rock, game plan.
So our next piece of news here is Brett Haley.
Ugh.
I don't even know who Brett Haley is.
I don't know who that is.
Has signed on to direct a prequel to Grease.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
A prequel to Grease.
This is fucking stupid.
I have no idea.
Initial thought. Like, what is your...
My initial thought is I couldn't care any less.
It's just so stupid. Why? Who? What?
I mean, like, should we even include this in the news, honestly, at this point? Because,
you know what? Don't even talk about it. No, but, like, Grease, did you like Grease?
Well, it's a good time for it to come out because, like, musicals are at an all-time high right now.
Musicals are great.
You know, with Hamilton coming out, and there's been musicals over the last couple of years that have done really well. The Greatest Showman.
But who sits, like, yeah, I mean,
Into the
those
Woods.
are great.
Yeah.
Make, like, your own original stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I mean, there was already a Grease 2.
Grease
and
2,
that did that do well? I don't think it did.
No, people didn't like it. It's funny, my dad liked it a lot, but a lot of people didn't like it. But a prequel to Grease,
I feel like people that grew up in that time period back when the first Grease came out might be excited for this, but
yeah,
for us moviegoers, I
have no idea who thought of this.
I like musicals, but they're not my favorite genre.
Okay,
and then to say there's a Grease prequel coming out, it's like.
I mean, I like musicals. I like being in them too. But when it comes to hearing this news, I don't like. It sounds stupid. I'd rather hear something else. I don't know. If anything, I don't know. Maybe like a new, refreshed version of Grease, but a prequel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
would have preferred them announcing like, "Hey, we're gonna do a new take on Grease, maybe a remake or something." I'd rather prefer that than a prequel. I don't know.
I mean, of course, there's no way John Travolta's in this.
That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
If they like CGI and like younger.
Oh my god.
That would be horrible.
They do some like de-aging.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, prequel to Grease. Big
pass.
whoop. Big
pass.
whoop. Big pass. Big pass on
pass.
that.
What's
all
next?
Right. Our next news is Star Wars related.
Of course it is.
John Boyega pretty much announces
who plays Finn.
Who plays Finn in Star Wars. He's not coming back for Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Fucking, you know what? I don't like his attitude. Let me look for the tweet. But what are your thoughts on him not coming back real quick?
My thoughts on him not coming back is, like I said, good. I didn't like Finn in The Force Awakens was okay.
They made him very useless. That's the problem.
And in the last two, I hated him. Him and Poe were like, hated.
Dude, his storyline in Last Jedi was dreadful.
But I think he's another one of those actors, kind of like Mark Hamill, that are like they're coming out and basically.
I think now that they're it's over with.
They're basically explaining how they didn't like.
They're getting real.
Yeah.
They're getting real. I don't know if I can find the tweet real quick, but pretty much his tweet sounded like when I was reading it. I mean, he's just kind of over it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to say he sounds like, I don't know, just like ungrateful about it, but it seems like he's just kind of over it.
Well, because I mean, he's probably walking down like the street, and then all these hardcore Star Wars fans go up to him and be like, "We hate the new trilogy. We hate it. Your character sucked."
Because he was good friends with I forget the actress's name. She played Rose Tico.
Yeah.
He was very good friends with her, and she got the worst.
She got horrible.
She got the worst.
She had she was big in The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
and in The Rise of Skywalker, she was in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And she was in it like spurts throughout, but
it was a bad love story.
They just completely ruined her character.
They were trying to do.
But
if I was John Boyega, I'd be disappointed in what they did with me.
But I guess we should actually talk about the actual news. He's saying he's not coming back, which means that means there's not going to be any sequels to the new trilogy. And that's my guess. Or even if there is,
he won't be in it. Yeah, he won't be in it.
Yeah. Which he doesn't have to be. His storyline is basically over.
He doesn't have to be. They were hinting, like I said before, they were hinting that he was going to be a Jedi in Rise of Skywalker with those little senses he was having.
They were hinting that him and Rey were going to have a thing, but she chose the Sith Lord. Well, I guess he wasn't a Sith, but you know.
It should have just happened.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, they should have talked more about that in Last Jedi. But listen, we could go on about that. But
yeah,
he's not coming back.
Thankfully.
I guess that we're not saying that solidifies no sequel episodes to this trilogy, but he doesn't have to be in them because frankly he was pretty pointless towards the end. Yeah.
Screw Finn, and screw the new trilogy.
Okay, so
our last piece of news is this is our last piece of news.
This is our last piece of fresh news.
Probably the most exciting. I think it's pretty cool, but
I love it. I love
a Tom and Jerry live action movie.
Yeah, yes,
is actually has a release date too. It's March 5th, 2021.
March 5th, 2021. That's enough time. I'm there for it.
Well, yeah, apparently they've been working on this. I haven't heard anything about it.
I think I heard something way back then through this movie guy I listened to, but it was like they've been working on this for a while.
If everything else is getting live action, then minus throw Tom and Jerry.
Why not Tom and Jerry?
I mean, I love Tom and Jerry.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think
the new Tom and Jerry's been awful.
But
the animation's gotten bad. Like, oh, you know what'll be dumb? Well, I doubt this is what they're going with, like Roger Rabbit style.
No, I don't want that.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think that idea is cool, like that idea of it. But if you're gonna make live action Tom and Jerry, give us a real like CGI cat and CGI mouse.
Give us an hour and a half of them chasing each other around, like the TV show, and then
give us Spud. Give us the dog.
Spud. You gotta throw Spud in there.
Get his son in there.
I think it's gonna be
don't
funny.
even show the human's faces. Fuck it. Do it like in the cartoon where you show the legs.
I'm definitely excited for this.
Do you think they're gonna have voices? That was one of the first things I thought about. Like, are they gonna talk like they do in some of their cartoon movies?
I don't know. They'll definitely make noises, but I hope they don't talk.
I hope they don't either, but I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get like just some random actor.
I just can't wait for them to finally release the images of what they look like.
Oh yeah.
Because do you remember when the Sonic picture when it first came out, the hate that it got, and they got so much hate that they actually had to change it.
Big shout out to them for doing that.
Yeah, too. And they changed it, and the movie did well.
I thought that was such an awesome thing for them to be like, hey, the fans are
listening
pissed.
To the fans.
Yeah,
right.
And I hope this movie takes into account that, hey, listen, don't try to make it look like it has to fit in this world.
Yeah,
just make it look. Take their design and just reel it up a little bit, but keep their initial look.
I kind of hope they do like a Detective Pikachu type thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
The Pokemon look pretty good.
Detective Pikachu, I liked a lot.
Yeah, the Pokemon look pretty good in that, and I think they should do the same thing with Tom and Jerry.
Of course, when you look at those designs on Detective Pikachu, it doesn't look completely real, but
right, of course,
you were sold on them being in that world.
Exactly.
So if they do something like that for Tom and Jerry,
that's what I want.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and we hope they don't have voices. Please don't let them talk.
Yeah,
guys.
Don't let them talk. Make it like the old-fashioned TV show, but live action.
Perfect.
Hour and a half long.
Put a Bradley Cooper as the human guy there, just dealing with them or something. I don't know.
I would like that.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper and Tom and Jerry.
Oh no, you know what? Better yet, don't even show us the parents like they did in the show.
No, so I was saying like maybe just show the legs,
and the legs
the whole time, and then they're just like angry at Tom.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So we're gonna move into our main topic today, ladies and gentlemen, which is MCU.
All right.
MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is me and Mike love.
Yeah, let's just start out and say that we're complete MCU nerds.
Big MCU nerds, and we've seen every movie. We know all the little details. Let me say this going up front for everyone listening and everyone watching. If you say you like the MCU and you've missed about like 2 to 3 movies, don't.
That's unacceptable.
Even one movie.
Unacceptable.
Doesn't count, okay?
And I'm at the point where every single Marvel movie, I go to the midnight premiere.
Yeah.
Like I have to be there at midnight.
Endgame. I mean, I don't remember. I actually forget what I did in Endgame, but yeah.
I have to be there
because I don't want to see any spoilers online these days, especially for MCU.
Oh my gosh,
dude! I could open up like YouTube and then a thumbnail.
How many times did you see Endgame?
Oh my god, how many times did I see it? I have my movie tickets here. Hang on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I think it's up there. I think that's Endgame.
Yeah. I have you beat. I saw it 6.
You saw it six
times in theaters. Yeah. And if we're not talking
was it by yourself or with different people each time?
Different people each time. Well, one person 2 times, and then the rest of them different time.
Okay.
People. But
we're gonna dive in to what the MCU has for the future.
Yeah.
So starting off, we have the Black Widow, November 6th. 2020 release currently. It's been delayed a couple times because of Corona.
I'm glad we're starting with this. This is a perfect example of MCU lovers and just casual MCU fans.
Mm-hmm.
MCU lovers will go see this movie.
Yeah,
they will. They're just gonna, even though we're not excited for it, we're gonna go see it because it's MCU movie.
MCU.
And there's gonna be Easter eggs. There's gonna be after credit scenes.
Yeah.
There's just gonna be things that are gonna be in it that reference the rest of the phase.
Yeah.
Or that could like lead into the rest of the phase. You got to go see it if you're an MCU fan. But that being said, I'm not excited for it.
Now, my main reason for me and Mike already kind of talked about this on the very first podcast we filmed, which of course is not going to be posted.
It was a waste of time.
So it was a waste of time. But we're gonna touch on it again right now. For you guys listening and watching. For me, Black Widow, I'm mainly not excited because this is a movie that should have came out after like the first Avengers, maybe phase 1, phase 2.
Exactly.
We
said this. We agreed on this.
Yeah. Black Widow.
Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen Endgame yet, which if you haven't, then like we said before, you're probably not watching this podcast.
Right. Yeah.
But she dies in Endgame.
She dies in Endgame.
So why do we need a prequel?
Why do we need
she's dead?
A prequel? This supposedly takes place between Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah.
And I don't care what happened. Like
we're gonna dive into who her family is, how she was grown up, how she became who she is, and it's like. She's done. We really don't need a Black Widow prequel. But
MCU should just move forward let's keep going. That's all I wanted. But this is basically going backwards.
I kind of wish this was a Disney Plus series.
I originally thought it was going to be one.
If it was a Disney Plus series, I'd been way more excited.
Yeah.
And make the Hawkeye movie a movie.
Oh my God,
reverse them, because Hawkeye never got and I know Black Widow didn't either, but Hawkeye never got his own private single movie. And he's still alive.
And she was in MCU longer than him too. She started off earlier.
But he's still alive, and he has a role to play still.
He's still alive. A Hawkeye. No, I like that. A Hawkeye movie would have been for me. A lot more sense than this. Let's go backwards in time to Black Widow, what she was doing after Civil War. But
I wish this was a Disney Plus series.
I am excited for David Harbour.
Yeah.
Coming in as
he looks.
What
is
his
gonna be
name?
funny.
I don't even know.
He's a family member. He's in the comics too. He's
his suit looks cool.
He looks good.
His suit looks.
And
very
I'm curious to see about her family too. So. I'm talking like I'm not excited for it, but I'm still gonna see it. And
I think for me, I think out of this whole list, this is gonna be like towards the bottom of excitement. But at the end of the day, we're gonna see it. MCU.
And how many? When's the last bad MCU movie we got?
Right.
That's why I'm expecting this to be good.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to be good.
I'm always leaving a theater entertained.
Exactly.
With MCU.
All right. Next.
So what's coming up next year?
Oh,
The Eternals.
Oh yeah.
The Eternals, February 12th, 2021.
Yeah.
So
huge cast.
Huge cast. So we got Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani, and then Salma Hayek.
Oh, Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm interested.
Salma Hayek. Here we go. I'm excited to see her.
Yeah.
But the cast, it's weird. I think we talked about this before too.
Yeah.
The cast, it's an interesting cast, but it's still not. I mean, Angelina Jolie, that's a great name. And then Salma Hayek. For me personally, those are the two names that really got me kind of ready for this.
Well, I'm interested to see you have Jon Snow and Rob Stark.
Right.
From Game of Thrones.
They're going to become about who's playing Black Knight. One of them is playing Black Knight.
That would be I want to say Kit Harington.
Kit Harington. I think he's playing
Is
Black
that Kit Harington?
Knight.
Because Rob Stark, I forget Rob Stark's actor's name. I just call him Rob Stark. Every time I see him, I just like, oh, that's Rob Stark.
Yeah. One of them's playing Black Knight. One I think is playing like a Nova. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You might no, not Nova.
Not Nova.
You're around there.
Yeah. Okay.
But
it's good to see them come back.
It scares me that there's so many stars in this.
How are they gonna fit everyone in?
Because
I'm not a fan of Kumail Nanjiani, by the way. That name didn't excite me.
Yeah, I'm not excited for that. I'm not excited for Angelina Jolie at all.
Yeah, I mean, her and Salma Hayek are the only ones where I'm interested to see her in this world, in MCU.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what she's gonna do.
But she's gonna introduce a lot to the MCU. This might even set up the phase.
This might set up the big villain.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, it's Black Widow, then this.
Yeah.
So I think Eternals is really gonna introduce us to what the heck is about to happen.
And you did bring up Nova earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if this introduced Nova.
Yeah. I've been waiting for Nova. Yeah. Like let's get going with Nova. Yeah. All right. So Eternals is coming out then. Then here we go. My brother Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, May 7th, 2021.
Ethan Aguilar is starring in this movie.
I am starring in this one. When it comes out, look for me.
Yeah.
I'm there.
As a ninja.
You're gonna see ninja. You're gonna see several Asian men. You're gonna be like, is that Ethan? Is that him?
But I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, this one's gonna be cool.
This should be interesting.
I mean, me speaking, I'm an Asian guy. I think it's cool that an Asian guy is going to be in the MCU.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I'm not familiar with him at all, though.
This is going to be like the Iron Fist style movie we wanted.
Yeah,
and like
Iron Fist was such a disappointment.
It was because we wanted the kung fu part, and we never got it.
I hope that this guy's suit. I did some research on his suit. Looks cool too. Yeah, Shang-Chi has like a red outfit.
Yeah,
I hope they stay true to that because in Iron Fist, not like we just why can't you just give us him with the headband? But hopefully, they do this one right. I'm
excited for this one. I think it's gonna be good. All right, here we go.
So here we go.
We're diving into the good stuff.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness with Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen.
Did you say Crumberpatch?
Did I say Crumberpatch?
I think you said Crumberpatch.
Bumberbatch. Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
So yeah. And so it says here Scott Derrickson, but he got bumped out.
Right, he did.
He got bumped out.
He's not in it
Creative
anymore.
differences,
which scares me.
It scares, but the guy they got to substitute is great. Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi is good because so this movie is supposed to be horror.
And he's a horror guy.
Yeah. It's this one's out of all of them, this is definitely my top 3 I'm most excited for.
Yeah, no, I'm so ready for this.
I mean, I love Doctor Strange on its own, on his own, and I also love Scarlet Witch, and putting them two together.
Bringing in Scarlet Witch in this is going to be epic. When they announce she's going to be popping in, her powers combined with his.
And we're going to see some scary monsters in the multiverse.
Sam Raimi is going to add his Raimi-ness and we're gonna see some good stuff. And I think this is like Eternals is gonna show us the main villain. I think the Multiverse of Madness is gonna open up
the multiverse.
The multiverse, yeah. I think in Far From Home they joked.
I was so excited when Mysterio talked about the multiverse.
I think they were joking on it just to give us a little tease. Like, hey, this
because we know it's coming.
This might be a thing, but it's not really. But I think it really is going to be a thing.
Because Endgame, I mean, they mentioned the multiverse. They brought it in. They explained it as much as they could to start out, and now we're getting this.
See, and here's another thing. Since people were talking about Sam Raimi, what are the chances? Let's say out of 10 that we get Tobey Maguire in here. Not even Spider-Man coming back as Peter Parker.
I will say this:
like a portal opens, there he is.
In my opinion, here's my true opinion.
Yeah.
0% in the MCU, but in the next Spider-Man multiverse movie. I mean, I'm sorry. Spider-Verse, whatever it's called.
No, he has a bigger chance of showing up, I think, in Spider-Verse than MCU.
Yes.
I think it'll be a fun little, maybe if it's a quick cameo in Doctor Strange, a portal, but I do agree, as a voice.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking good, yeah.
I'm so excited.
And, hang on real quick. Someone's texting me. This is actually
Ethan cares more about his phone.
You know what's crazy? This is actually like, I'm off the clock, and this is my other job right now. And he's like, what's the code with the keyboard?
What job's more important, Ethan?
Hang on, let's see.
What job is more important? Decide right now.
The pressure. I'm going to zoom in my face here. like panicking.
Why is your BB-8 a different color?
So I made that Star Wars land.
Oh, you made that?
I made that. That's my own droid.
That's amazing.
And his name is EH25.
I was hating it first, but now I realize that's awesome.
Tanner, if you're listening to my podcast, thanks for ruining it, buddy. No, Tanner's a cool guy. He's just asking me a question about a thing at work. Hang on. But Thor Love and Thunder is coming out, and rock and roll. I hope Fat Thor isn't still fat.
Yeah. I think we all do. Why did they do that?
You know what I was hoping? I was hoping by the end of Endgame, when they're looking at,
and all its fat just shaves off. I wouldn't even mind seeing its fat on the ground.
No, seriously, it was one of those things where it's like, listen, people will be like, oh, he has to work out to get his abs. He's a god.
Because the scene where it was Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor walking up.
Yes.
I was like, this is epic, and then they show it, and it's like it's Fat Thor.
Yes.
And it just takes a lot away from it.
Literally, when he went for the two hammers,
it was so cool.
Lightning came down. I thought he was fat. I thought it was gonna chisel his abs, but all it did was braid his hair. I was like, it still didn't take me out. I was still happy.
No fat shaming
at all. But
we just
it would have been epic
to
have full on Thor at the Endgame battle.
Yeah.
And I hope in Thor Love and Thunder. Listen, if he is in it as Fat Thor,
give us an opening scene of him just working out, just pumping iron.
Since it's Taika Waititi, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a Rocky montage in the beginning of him getting chiseled. If it starts off with that, that'd be funny.
I want it to be a lot like Thor Ragnarok. I love Thor Ragnarok.
If it redeemed Thor. Because his previous movie was not the best.
Should I give a quick theory too about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Please.
So my theory is how this movie is going to start out. Because the way Endgame ended was with Thor with the Guardians, and they were leaving on a ship together.
Yeah.
And they were arguing about who's the captain. Remember, it was
great. They have great chemistry.
Star-Lord and Thor arguing about who was the captain.
Yep.
And because this is coming out before Guardians 3, it makes sense to me that Guardians will be in the beginning of this. Just the beginning. That's my theory. I think that they're going to be setting out, going out, and Thor wants to go to Earth, and he wants to find Natalie Portman, who's supposed to be in this.
Yeah.
Jane, who is supposed to be in this. She's actually going to be Lady Thor, is what they're saying. But I think Star-Lord's going to disagree and say we have to go find Gamora. So I think they're going to have like a little argument about where to go, and then Thor's like, you know what, I'm going by myself. I'm leaving. And the Guardians will decide to stay with Star-Lord to go find Gamora, which will set up Guardians 3. And we're going to follow Thor's path for Thor Love and Thunder.
Perfection.
That's only my prediction. That's my theory.
Ladies and gentlemen, like Michael Ennis literally he just predicted what Thor because
watch it be so off.
Thor Love and then watch it be
like
so
Guardians
off, right?
In the middle.
But no, I think what you just said, it would be so smooth. It would be perfect. Because listen, I don't.
Because then Guardians 3 can take place right when they depart.
I don't need the Guardians to be in this whole movie. It's
just the
Thor.
beginning.
They don't need if they're in the beginning, on some crazy adventure at first.
Yeah.
for example, in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, they're fighting that giant worm monster.
Yeah.
If they do something like that with Thor, and if he's going hard with Stormbreaker, and they're bantering back and forth, and then at the end of that, Thor is like,
all right,
hey,
enough's enough. I got to go back to see Jane.
And they're just like, well, we don't want to do that.
We're still looking for Gamora.
The perfect segue for him to go into Thor: Love and Thunder, and for them to go into Guardians 3.
Yes.
I love that.
That's
beautiful.
my theory, and I hope they go with that.
And that is, it's perfect. Oh, God, I would love if they do that.
That being said, how do you feel about Lady Thor?
So, okay, I think it's a weird route to take, but I've been my new theory in my head right now is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness comes before this. Multiverse of Madness. I think she's from a different universe.
Whoa. Wow.
I think
I didn't even think of that.
Listen, like I said, we were just guessing with that beginning there. We're just like having theories. I don't know how it would fit in, but I think she's gonna be from a different universe, and he's gonna be like Jane, and she's gonna be like, "Who are you?" And like, "I'm Thor," and she'd be like, "I'm Thor."
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Something fun, like, because Multiverse of Madness is gonna introduce a lot of craziness, and who knows? Let's say the post-credit scene of Multiverse of Madness opens up crazy stuff to where it leads into Thor: Love and Thunder, and who knows? What if Lady Thor?
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
What if like Multiverse of Madness leaves like a portal open and Lady Thor walks out?
Yeah,
and then it leads to Thor: Love and Thunder.
like a post-credit scene.
Yeah, I think that'll be great.
That's something to think about for sure.
I think that's gonna be Doctor Strange and Thor: Love and Thunder are gonna have some crazy connections. But Natalie Portman coming as Lady Thor.
I love Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
And I loved her as Jane. I know a lot of people hated on her. I liked her.
I was happy to see she made a quick little cameo in Endgame.
Yeah, I was very happy to see
that was like new footage, so she came in the film too.
Which is weird because I was like, why didn't they show us more? But it was like like a little glimpse. It's fine. But I was super surprised when they announced her being in this. I thought she was done. I thought she was just done.
I think it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
give us more Thor action.
Do you think she's gonna? Do you think this is the only movie woman Thor is gonna be in?
No.
If anything,
if anything,
see, I think this is the only movie she's gonna be in.
Really?
I think at the end of this, they nip it in the bud. I think that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think if anything, he might pass the torch.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna aim for.
I don't see that happening. No, with Natalie Portman, no. But we disagree.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say if not pass the torch, I see them bringing her into maybe one of the next Avengers movies.
It does make sense because they do hint at a all woman cast Avengers movie soon. Yeah, which we could have Scarlet Witch.
I definitely see her having
She-Hulk. They're going to introduce She-Hulk shortly.
Yeah, we're going to get into that too. Yeah. But I 100% see her having a future as Lady Thor after this. Yeah. Okay, no release date. But Blade.
Oh, yes.
Blade's coming.
Yes. How were you?
Mahershala Ali.
Some things to talk about. How were you? Your reaction to Mahershala Ali?
Great.
I love Mahershala Ali.
Great,
I don't know if you see True Detective season
awesome.
3.
The Green Book.
Green Book, Moonlight.
The Green Book.
He was in back-to-back.
He was
motion best winners.
Hang on,
best picture.
He was in Luke Cage too, right?
He was the villain in Luke Cage.
Yeah, he was the villain in Luke Cage.
In the first season, yeah.
Listen,
he's brilliant.
He's awesome. He's talented.
I highly recommend to see True Detective season 3 as well on HBO.
Is he just in season 3?
Each season's new cast and new story.
Okay.
And he's in season 3. He does a great job. And Moonlight, he did a great job. The Green Book.
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited. He's an Academy Award winner, which you know me, I'm huge in Academy Awards.
Yeah.
And him as Blade, I was sad at first to see that. Names escape me.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Yes, I was
he wouldn't be coming
sad
back.
to see Wesley Snipes not coming back because he nailed that role.
I say he will. I'll be surprised if he does a cameo.
Yeah, he has to. Well,
it's not a cameo. Maybe
funny?
he'll give him a role, like maybe some sort of role where he just meets up with him once in a while. I don't know.
What We Do in the Shadows. You ever hear of it?
Yes.
So it's a vampire movie that came back.
Taika Waititi.
I
watched that. It's hilarious.
One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. One of my top comedies.
It's freaking gold.
But they did a show. A show on.
I haven't seen that yet.
On
though.
FX.
Is it funny?
But here's the funny part. Wesley Snipes does a cameo as Blade on it.
No, he fucking does.
Yes,
not.
he does. They don't call him Blade, but they call him the Daywalker.
Does he look? Does he look?
Oh yeah, he looks the part. And it's a very quick cameo, but it's awesome because it's a vampire show. And
oh fuck! I gotta search that up now. Is that the first season?
No, it's actually the. I'm sorry, it isn't late in the first.
I gotta search. I think I'm gonna watch the show.
I do recommend the show. The show is very funny. It's just like the movie. If you like the movie, it's different characters, but the characters from the movies do make an appearance as well in the same episode.
So
that Wesley Snipes is in.
So hang on, is it a continuation from the movie? Just different characters?
It's in the same universe. It's just different vampires. It's in the same.
I'll be honest. Originally, I thought when I saw the whole thing going down, I was like, oh, this is just like a rehash.
No, so I think the idea is that like
These vampires.
They got the
around.
idea of making the documentary from the original vampires in the movie.
Oh.
So because the original vampires do Taika Waititi, excuse me, I can't pronounce the name that great.
Yeah.
He makes an appearance in the show.
Oh shit.
So those vampires are in the show.
Okay. All right.
So it's a very good show.
I have to check it out.
But my point is Wesley Snipes makes an appearance in that, and he kills it. So I will miss. Wesley
that's
Snipes.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That gets me excited.
I will miss Wesley Snipes, but the film Wesley Snipes, Mahershala
Listen,
Ali
if you're
will
gonna
do a
replace
great
Wesley
job.
Snipes, Mahershala Ali.
Exactly. Anybody else, I probably
And
wouldn't.
their announcement at the Comic-Con, the way they did
it was awesome.
Because you think they're all done. That's why I love Marvel too. The way they handle these announcements, man. Because no one expected Blade, man.
Really quick though, I want this to be rated R.
Yeah.
I want it to be rated R. It has to be rated R. And if
you think Marvel's gonna be ballsy enough to do it?
I hope so. And if they are, here's what I want. A couple years down the line, I want a Blade Deadpool crossover where they're just slicing people up, blood and gore. They're just slicing people up side by side.
That'll be awesome.
Like Blade
man.
needs Deadpool's help, because he's getting overrun by vampires or something. How cool would that be?
Come on, man.
Now they can be introduced in the same universe.
Dude, that'd be so dope.
Because they're very similar styles with the two swords and the
man.
swords. I
And
think
they're both rated
awesome.
R. If you just get a gory movie with the both of them,
man, Ryan Reynolds and Mahershala Ali working together,
be dope, dude.
That'd be so cool.
But do you think Deadpool will be in the MCU? I forget your take.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
talked about this before.
Did you think he was gonna be in it?
I think he will be. I think he will. I think it's too much.
I hope he is. I don't think Marvel's gonna do it. I think they're gonna keep him separate.
See, I think it's
That's
too
what I'm
much.
scared of.
It's too much of an opportunity for them to skip out on.
Yeah,
and
they have him.
Kevin Feige already said that it's possible, which I think that's the way they're gonna go.
Yeah,
that they're going to keep Deadpool solo movies rated R and keep doing the way they've been doing them. And when he's introduced with the Avengers, have it PG-13. And I think it sets up some perfect jokes. Like, hey, he's about to say the F-bomb, and then he stops himself. Oh, wait, I'm in a Disney movie.
that, or it'd be funny, bleep it out. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, bleep it out. That's even funnier.
And bleep it out, but also don't overdo that joke either. Maybe have him throw an F-bomb and then bleep it.
Because I can just see him like fighting people, and he's like,
and
it's you son of a, and he's like, oh wait, I'm in Disney.
Yeah,
I'm in a Disney movie, and then I think that'd be hilarious.
Pans over to Bob Iger or something.
Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious.
It would. You know what? I think if the cartoons can do it, I think there's a way to do it. Because a lot of the cartoons combine all them together.
Way to do it. I think so.
I hope Marvel does it. I don't think they will, but I hope they do. I do hope they do.
Well, I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong. No, I do hope I'm wrong,
but anyway,
I don't think they will.
Blade, super excited. Great casting.
Great casting.
I can't wait to see more about this.
They caught us out of nowhere with that one.
I can't wait to see more about this.
I can't wait either. I hope we get a release date soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we're going to be moving on to the Disney Plus show portion of this. And we're starting off strong here. The Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Let me just start off with this by it was supposed to come out in September, and they pushed it back.
I think they pushed it back more.
Yeah, I'm very sad about it because I
wanted
something.
It sucks because they were still in the middle of production, and then coronavirus hits. Fuck you,
because this is supposed to be the first thing we see after Endgame.
That's what
what
we want too.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect start because the Falcon and Winter Soldier, we know them. They're Captain America's buddies. Let's get it going.
Especially because the logo as well. I don't know if you can put this up. I don't know how.
I can put it up. Yep.
It has Captain America's shield in it.
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh, like, and that's not foreshadowing.
The premise of the story, from what I've read online too, and this is official, it's dealing with the Falcon. Wait, no, I think no. It's dealing with the government not wanting Falcon to be Captain America, and they have another guy come in as Captain America. Did you see? So in the trailer, they show the back shot of him. There's some screenshots of, I forget the actor's name, I forget the name of the character, but they have a guy playing a Captain America.
I do know what you're talking about.
Because the government supposedly the government wants Captain America, but they don't want it to be the Falcon.
Right.
And then I think the Falcon.
Well, because if you remember, Civil War, Falcon was on Captain America's side, so he's technically a fugitive. I don't know. They saved the world.
Winter Soldier's even more of a fugitive.
They also saved the world though, so I don't know how that's going to play out. But
yeah. Yep. All right, so moving on here.
This one's crazy.
WandaVision.
This one's crazy.
Paul Bettany is making his return, and Elizabeth Olsen is coming back.
And they're aiming it to look like a old-fashioned sitcom, right?
In the trailer, old-fashioned sitcom, like a That 70s Show type thing. Wow. There was like 4 different versions of them. What are your predictions for this thing, Multiverse. Going back to it.
And is this... Here's another question for you. Now I'm putting you on the spot. Is this coming out after or before Doctor Strange?
Great question. Doctor Strange is November 5th, 2021. This is coming before because this is spring 2020. Interesting.
Here's my theory then.
Interesting.
I think it could be something like Vision's dead.
Yeah.
We know Vision's dead.
Yes.
And Wanda's in love with him.
Yeah.
So it could be like her looking at all her options to bring him back, and one of them might be going to the multiverse.
Ooh, hang on. So, whoa.
But then maybe at the very end of the show, after the show's
fucked
over,
something up.
She either fucks something up or
Ooh.
Doctor Strange finds out about it and is not happy.
Oh fuck yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so
I didn't think so. Yeah, this is awesome because
I mean that's just my theory. I think that she's going to look at the multiverse to bring back Vision.
Yeah, great theory. So
yeah.
no, that's perfect too because let's say she's broken.
Yeah,
she's broken.
Oh, she's devastated.
She's broken by the end of Endgame.
Yeah, you saw it at the end of Endgame. She's crying.
And... When you lose a loved one, what do? You do everything. You try. If you have her powers,
you do what it takes.
You do what it takes.
Yeah.
And when you have her powers, you're gonna do you do what it takes. And that's a great theory where she is gonna go out, do what she can to find Vision. Let's say she either does something right or fucks something up, pisses Doctor Strange off.
Yeah.
If these shows have post-credit scenes, we're gonna see Doctor Strange show up in WandaVision.
Oh yeah,
that'd be fucking cool.
I mean, he couldn't even show up.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So the next one we got is Loki.
Yeah, I mean,
he's dead.
Why are they shoving? I get people love Loki, but like they're shoving him down our throats.
They are shoving him down the throats. That's what she said. But he's dead. But this is another going back to the multiverse of madness. This Loki is when they fucked up the timeline,
right?
Of where he got the Tesseract.
When he got the Tesseract and disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, sure. What if this leads to Doctor Strange finding this Loki, and then I don't know, for some fucking reason he brings him to their universe? I don't know.
I don't need more Loki.
Listen, he died 4 or 5 times. I'm sick of what Marvel does sometimes that pisses me off is these fake deaths.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish they would commit. Phil Coulson has been alive for 7 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This man
stabbed in the heart.
This man died in Avengers. I'm like,
I love how they explained Phil Coulson's death too. They explained that he was trying to spark the Avengers. So like you have to spark the Avengers, like a team of superheroes.
Like, are you shitting me? But yeah.
Yeah, I mean at the end of Thor: The Dark World, his death looked really realistic.
I was sitting in the theater and I was like, that's it.
He should have died in Ragnarok.
That's it. How did it wrap up in? No, listen. He died. It was perfect. What happened to him in Infinity War? Choked to death.
Yeah.
That was it. I thought that was the last Loki. And if anything, it feels more impactful.
I feel like
knowing there's nothing coming after it.
I feel like they're doing this show just for the Loki lovers.
It's for the Loki fans. What if?
Very excited for this.
Really?
Animation.
This is dumb.
What?
This is dumb, man. This is dumb. Who gives a shit about what ifs, bro?
Dude,
what are you excited about?
That it's animation, so anything.
Animation's cool. I'm glad that Marvel's trying to animation, but why this?
I think it's so cool. I think it's just it's so cool. You're gonna see.
They sort of go.
You're just gonna see so many different things. You're gonna be so many different things.
But so many different things, but it's like why do I care? Like there was a snippet of
it's just for fun.
I get
that's why it's animation. It's just a fun show.
I wish they did something else. I don't know what else what they should do, but what if what if Black Panther was Star-Lord? That's dumb. I don't think that's.
You're saying that now, but wait until it comes out.
I mean, no, exactly. I might be eating my words now.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
We're gonna be looking back at this podcast and be like, "Oh, Ethan was talking shit." But
like in the continue it.
Go. You're good. Go.
In the continuity.
Continuity. You're good.
Cut that out.
Okay, we'll go.
In the continuity.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for this in the continuity, but in the show itself, like showing us the different what if scenarios.
Jeffrey Wright, Commissioner Gordon is coming in as the voice of the Watcher.
No. Don't call Jeffrey Wright Commissioner Gordon. That's disrespectful.
I think it's funny because he is Commissioner Gordon and he's voicing the Watcher. I think that's funny.
But no, I'm excited for this just in its own show. Like I don't care about the continuity. I care about it being.
Maybe I should just turn my brain off for it.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
I don't know.
Sit back.
Because when I saw those
snippets...
Here's
the thing. You have these weird hatred for animation. That's why the Clone Wars... Ahsoka Tano.
It's these specific animations.
Ahsoka Tano.
You know what my favorite animations are? I like DC's animated stuff. Marvel never did animation right. Marvel never did
let's say they do
right.
this way. I'm excited for this.
Okay.
It's the first MCU animated show.
We'll see. We'll see where this goes. Because
I'm excited.
We're all excited to see... because there's another snippet. Peggy Carter as Captain America. That's interesting. All right.
But here's the thing: I guarantee each episode's going to be its own thing.
Yeah. It'll be its own thing.
So if you don't want to watch Peggy Carter as Captain America, that's fine. Watch the next episode.
I'm 100% going to watch it.
Yeah.
But man,
hater.
This is not exciting.
He's a hater.
Like when I saw that pop up, I was like, Okay, moving on.
Eh.
Hawkeye, Hawkeye, the Disney Plus series is coming.
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus series, so I'm okay with that.
I'm cool. Jeremy Renner's coming in, and he's gonna be teaching.
We talked about it earlier, though. I just wish they reversed this with Black Widow, but
the Hawkeye.
we can't always get what we want.
Yeah, we can't. But hey, it's Hawkeye's getting something standalone.
I'm just not gonna want to watch 6 hours of Jeremy Renner just shoot arrows.
Shooting arrows. Hopefully they get a good villain.
An hour and a half or 2 hour movie would be fine.
I hope the villain's good because I hope the storyline works too. Maybe this should be like 4
Well, they're
episodes.
gonna introduce the new Hawkeye,
and it's Kate Bishop who's being played by, and I like her. I don't know her. I can't think of her name. She was in Bumblebee, I think. Kate Bishop actor. Wow, we're great at this. All right.
This is embarrassing, folks.
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld.
I like her a lot.
Yeah,
she's great.
She's good.
Yeah, she was great in Bumblebee, and she doesn't have like corny acting. Like she's a really good actress. I think she's gonna be great.
I want to see how they introduce her.
Yeah.
Like where does she come from? Who is she? And
if she, I think it's a perfect just storyline to go with. Hey, here's Hawkeye has someone.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Am I excited for it? Probably not. But will I watch it? Yeah.
I'm glad Hawkeye's getting something.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like the shortest one we talked about.
We
got to keep moving anyway. Miss Marvel, I'm mixed.
I'm surprised this is a TV show.
You think it should have been a movie?
I
think this is perfect as a TV show.
No, I think it's fine as a TV show. I'm just surprised because normally when they introduce a character, it's going to be a movie. Like they haven't announced if Blade's
it is
a movie,
interesting
right?
that these next few that are about to come up are being literally introduced in TV shows, which is interesting. Yeah.
Which actually might benefit them. They get 6 hours to explain their backstory and give them stories.
Yeah.
What's weird is the Avengers game coming out. That's coming out in a month or two.
She's in it.
She's the main character.
She's in it. Yeah,
she's like the main character.
She's the one who I think gathers them together.
And that's supposed to be an MCU movie. So I'm guessing that Miss Marvel is going to be very similar to the Miss Marvel we get. So
I think they like doing those things where they like to introduce these characters in TV shows and video games, so we mentally get ready for the movie version.
Yeah. So if you want an idea of what Miss Marvel is going to be all about, I would want to play the game. And I think they're going to be they're going to be a good idea of what Miss Marvel is going to be about.
It's great. I mean, hey, another female superhero. Her powers are dope. Like expanding her limbs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like her and Mr. Fantastic are very similar.
Yeah, listen here.
Okay.
She-Hulk. Let's talk about She-Hulk here.
I'm very excited for She-Hulk.
She-Hulk's gonna be awesome.
I always love She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is gonna be so cool, and
another female superhero. They're really going with the female superheroes, which is awesome.
I hope Bruce Banner's in this too.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be like teaching her, like maybe how to control the powers and stuff like that.
I want to see how they introduce her. But see, like
I think this is a very.
Is it gonna be Gamma Ray?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with what happens in the comics.
Yeah, neither am I.
Someone might be listening to this and being like, it's not Gamma, it's a different thing.
Like she's an alien.
Yeah, she's an alien, not what? But I think this is a great character.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a great out of nowhere character because I did not expect them to announce She-Hulk.
I'm very excited for She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, let's talk about Moon Knight real quick.
Moon Knight, because
Moon Knight is the final Disney Plus series that they announced.
I love the Moon Knight character, and they haven't done anything with him in so long.
How familiar are you with him?
I'm not familiar at all, but like I said, I played
Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance. He was in that, and I also played. I also read one comic with him in it, which I don't really remember much from. Mm-hmm. But I just remember how cool he looked with that blue outfit and the hood and like the dark face. He's so cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Because I mean, from what I played him in Ultimate Alliance,
right?
I think this is probably out of all these listed characters, this is the one no one knows about, unless you're like a hardcore comic book fan.
Yeah, there's not much to go on.
Or if you played the games,
and that's why they haven't made anything yet.
Yeah.
About him until now.
He's unknown. He's basically he's not really known. But
my guess is him and Blade are gonna have some crossovers.
I think he's gonna be like a Batman type or something.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the Batman.
Real
MCU.
Dark.
But I think him and Blade are probably gonna have some crossovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to.
Listen, guys, we're doing this as we go.
This is mainly for fun.
It's really just for fun. Listen, if it's just literally 13 people always listening to it, thank you for listening.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care how many people listen to it. I just like talking movies.
This is cool. This is a cool setup. I'm glad that I did with the one
I
camera.
really just enjoy talking movies with you.
This is fun. And when we get guests on, bro, it's going to be fun.
And what's funny is we can say as much as we want, but nobody will really understand. But it's the truth. This is our conversations when we're not filming.
I remember
at the end of Ad Astra, like the conversations we had.
Mm-hmm, but I remember I met up with you one night. I think it was after I saw Endgame, and I met up with you guys at the bar, and I think I talked to you about it.
Yes.
I forget. I met up with you guys at the bar.
We talked for
and
hours.
You were Preston, and then I think I told you guys I just saw it, and I remember you sat down with me.
Yes.
And I think in that moment I realized I was like, Michael's a fan.
And I remember all of our friends were like Okay,
yeah, I think Preston hopped in a little bit, but me and you, I think we were like in the zone.
It's epic, man.
We were just talking. Me and Michael were really at the bar. I mean, just talking about movies, and everyone else was like drinking. I'm just like, dude, like Endgame this, Endgame that.
I'm pretty sure I hear people walk behind us like nerds.
Yeah, people walk by. Like,
I'm proud of it. But
no,
yeah, this is fun, man.
This
is fun.
Yeah, but listen, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, leave your list down in the comments below. We want to hear what you guys. What are your list the MCU movies? All right, yeah, check it out.
Yes, please.
But yeah, we're gonna be I'm gonna try to post these up on video and Spotify on the weekends.
Yeah, listen to last week's episode too. We talked about Star Wars.
Yeah,
so,
please.
I want to hear your rankings for Star Wars as well.
Mm-hmm. So. Please check that out. Our last week's episode, and yeah, listen. You can find me, Ethan Aguilar, at Han_Aguilar on Instagram and at Ethan Han Plus on Twitter. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ethan Han Productions. I do short films, and this is where this video podcast will be posted.
Yes.
Where can they find you, Michael?
I'm on Instagram, Michael_Ennis. That's ENNIS, because people don't know how to spell my last name for some reason. Yeah.
Come on, people.
I had a lot of middle school jokes about that.
Don't tell me. People did it.
Yeah, and people know who they are.
Yeah, they know who they are. You guys know who you are who are listening. Yes. You're evil. Come on now.
And Twitter, MichaelNS30.
Great.
Also, I want to say Phillies are starting Friday. We're getting baseball back.
Oh, really? Baseball's coming back.
Baseball's back Friday, and basketball should be starting next week. So
that's great to hear.
Sports are back.
I'm not a big sports guy, but our crowd's gonna be back.
Yes. No, crowds are not coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, at least ladies and gentlemen, at least the world is coming back.
The world's trying to come back, so we'll see.
And that's why we made this podcast. Hey, listen, if we can bring at least a little bit joy to at least one person.
And I do want to say too, as soon as movie theaters are open, we're going.
Oh, dude, for sure.
We're going. As soon as.
Tenet's the first. I imagine if movie theaters would be packed.
Yes.
When we go back.
Yes. So you'll hear our reviews here.
You'll be hearing our reviews. Listen, we have a lot planned for this podcast, but right now we're just two guys rattling off our love.
This is going to be fun.
For nerd movies.
Yeah.
And like I said before, we are your friendly neighborhood movie critics. And remember, with great power comes great movies.
Yes. Go Phillies. Go Sixers.
Woo. All right. Thank you for listening.